two scenarios. The first, I received a call when I was home, and a partner of mine said, "I guess we have a hole." And I was like, "Where?" "In the catering tray." And I said, "What happened?" They said, "The cook, he bought some curry in the tray, and the curry started flowing just like rain." I was like, "Really? And what happened?" And he said, "One of the youths that we actually empower, a youth at risk, he stabbed it because that was supposed to land on my shiny head, but it landed in a catering tray." Now, that is one of the many circumstances that we face. Scenario number two. We were planning for a unity event, and we had a lot of people who were speaking about volunteerism. So we reached out to them and we said that this is going to be a big event. This is going to reflect the true Malaysia. So why don't you join us? And the first question they ask is there media? Is there publicity? And we said, no. There are little kids out there who are trying to do something out for the nation. So why don't you join us? And they were like, let me think about it. But we went on. We brought a few friends, and we actually managed to serve over 5,000 people on that day. Now, these are just a few circumstances in the spirit of volunteerism. It's not a rosy path, but it's a path which is worth taking, and that path is a different one. Now, every one of you would have a certain inspiration in life. It's either you are inspired by your girlfriends or your boyfriends, or could be by your social media likes and also hearts, right? And there was a time where I thought that there should be an inspiration. There should be a life purpose. There must be a purpose for us to be here. We are God's creation, and we all have a purpose to play in our community, in our nation, or at a global level. So I embarked on a journey, on a self-realization journey in 2014. I headed to the Himalayas, and I thought that was the right time for a self-reflection. And when I returned, the first thing I knew was, I think I know my purpose. It's to impact others and to bring a lot of changes in life. And I started off a social enterprise called Masala Wheels with 4 different friends. Now, there is always a time in life where we think that we would like to start our lives in a very exclusive manner or in a very beautiful startup. You know, because some people come to you and you ask, what are you doing? You like to say in a digital business life, or I'm doing an e-commerce. But I started with a Pasar Malam food truck. I'm sure every one of you know a Pasar Malam is a night market. Now this is not really an exclusive one, or not really a one which you would like to be associated with, especially once you're graduated and now you're surrounded by good friends who always make a comparison with you. But we went on, we marched on, and we said, if we want to bring a change, we have to start at a grassroots level. And we started with this. Now we named her the Orange Elephant. Now if you ask her, why is it the Orange Elephant? Because the elephant is majestic. And we knew we had a cause. And we knew we can't wait for others to be throwing negativity around us. So we said that we will march on with our Orange Elephant. And here she is, majestically looking at you too. And then we decided that the first thing that we need to do is to decide on our cause. So our first cause that we championed was to feed the homeless. Now we wanted to sell food and place hope in many lives. So we went out. And the first place we went out was in KL, the middle of the city. And we brought our Orange Elephant and we placed her there full of food. And that was the queue that came about. Now these guys, they actually traveled miles. They actually walked with hunger just to come towards the Orange Elephant because they knew there was hope. And the hope was in the form of a truck. And that was Masala Wheels. These guys did not need anyone to actually give them any monetary gains. They did not need anyone to be giving them something which is posh, like what you or me might have. A mobile phone, perhaps. They just wanted attention and they wanted food, which is the basic necessity of life. And we realized that actually, in the end of the day, they are richer than us because they abundantly blessed us for the good deeds that we did. And then, all 4 of us realized one thing. Actually, we are richer than others. because one of the largest assets is the blessings that we have received from them. And we went on. We marched on alone. And the next thing we thought was, alright, we're championing this all alone. And it's a tough one. It's a tough deal. 2 years have gone. But no, it was not. There was a cause that we believed in. The cause was to help as many people we can, to empower as many community we can. And we believed in our cause and we were true to it. And as expected, or maybe least expected, our family grew. It grew in expansion. It grew on one single platform, and that platform is called the Spirit of Volunteerism. Everyone came in our direction. We started really small in a neighborhood. We impacted lives. We forgot the count of the food packs that we have given out. But we know for sure that we have changed the lives for about 50 youths who are actually at risk or they have dropped out from school. And our family grew in expansion. We moved from a pasar malam truck, which may not look too beautiful to many. We went on to a much better truck, and finally we opened up our first cafe in PJ. And that was a success from a real grassroots level all the way to a global level, where in 2016, President Obama himself invited Masala Wheels to the Silicon Valley just to understand the model of this. Now, what is the inspiration that we draw from here? The inspiration is that you may be alone, but in the end of the day, there are people actually watching you. They know that you're true to your cause, and they know that your cause is something that would bring a global impact. And today we have over 5 countries that have recognized us, including the UK and the US. And what is the message that we're bringing out here? The message we're bringing out here is that when you have no expectations and when you just act, you do not think, you do not ponder, or you do not even rethink, or you just act. And that's called volunteerism. Thank you.